Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Teresa Covey, board member, parent of a player, and also a coach of Sports Made Possible. Welcome, Teresa. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me about Sports Made Possible. This is an organization really focused on making sure that people with disabilities are still physically active.
Yes, Sports Made Possible is a nonprofit organization that provides sports activities for children and adults with disabilities. It was founded by Lisa Koensberg in 2006. She saw a league similar in another state and thought, as active as Colorado is, we need a league like this here in Colorado.
Yeah.
So she started this league. The funds for the field were all by sponsors. The league is actually, the field is named after Jason Jennings, who was a Colorado Rockies player, and all the funds were provided by sponsors, and the participants play on a specialized field that is made of a synthetic material that can withstand the Colorado weather and has very low maintenance, and there are no obstacles for those who are in wheelchairs or use walkers.
Right. In terms of the number of people this affects, Teresa, you actually work with a large number of people, but how pervasive and how necessary is a program like this?
It is very necessary. There are 7% of children in Colorado are affected by some sort of disability, and unfortunately most of those children cannot or are not able to participate in a standard team league of any kind for sporting events. So this allows children and adults, no matter how profound their disease is or their diagnosis is, to play on a team sport and be able to participate just like the average child may.
Right. And you really run 2 seasons. Tell me about that. You run spring and fall seasons.
Yes, this will be our 4th year. The spring season starts in April, and we also have a fall season. And we actually have 2 different leagues. We have a competitive league, which the people that are less involved do participate in. So they follow a little more of the typical baseball guidelines. But the biggest portion is the non-competitive or the recreational league. And children and adults of all ages and all levels of disability are able to play. Every team member bats, every team member scores, and everyone wins at the end of the game.
Right. Is it neat for you as a coach, obviously a parent of a player as well, to see the response that you get from the kids and the adults alike?
It is amazing. The league relies solely on volunteers to help buddy with each player, to allow them to play to the maximum capability that they are able. So the volunteers can help them bat, they can help them run around the bases or maneuver their wheelchair around the bases, and the development of relationships between the players and the volunteers and even the parents. To be able to sit back as a parent and watch your child participate in a team sport and be able to relate to other parents with kids with disabilities is amazing.
Yeah, and the time that you're just sitting there really kind of enjoying what is America's pastime, baseball, you know, you're developing these great relationships, I would imagine, between families.
Right, and the volunteers that come out are from organizations, whether it's a male or a female baseball or softball league with young kids or adults, corporations, or just individuals who want to volunteer. And the diversity, obviously, that they learn, you know, being hands-on with these children playing baseball is amazing. You know, they develop the rapport with these kids. Several of these organizations come back week after week to volunteer for these teams, and they really get to know the parents and get to know the players, and they really bond.
And we should mention the Colorado Rockies are very well involved with you as well.
Yes, the Jason Jennings Adaptive Field, like I said, was named after Jason Jennings, who played for the Colorado Rockies, and we are also associated with the Foothills Parks and Recs District.
Right.
We are a division of that sport district.
How can people get involved if they want to learn more about Sports Made Possible, Teresa, and where is your field located?
They can get involved by contacting our website, which is www.sportsmadepossible.org, or they can contact Foothills Parks and Rec District and ask for Laura Rocchio, who is in charge of the Sports Made Possible League. And as far as getting involved for volunteers, we are always looking for volunteers, but more importantly, we want to get the word out there for players. We have doubled the number of players that we have, which means we have doubled the number of teams that are now playing, but we haven't even touched on the number of people that could be positively affected by this.
Okay, Teresa, your field is located at?
The Schaefer Athletic Complex on Kipling and Hampton in Lakewood.
All right, Teresa Covey, board member of Sports Made Possible. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.